Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Last episode we didn't really do a whole lot of interesting things. We kind of just went around, battled a lot of trainers here and there while surfing about. Oh, there's an item down here. Cool. In today's episode, we're kind of be doing the same thing. We're going to be going out Route 105, which is a decently lengthy route. Does have something for us, but we can't really do anything with it just yet. We're pretty close to 2 of our Pokemon evolving, so we might need to just focus on that. That's pretty good. Hidden Power is a really interesting move, and that's not good. It's not a Terabyte. I've never really used Secret Power. I've only ever seen it used when I'm fighting Audinos in Black and White. And it's annoying because in the grass, you have a chance of just falling asleep, which is really annoying when you're trying to train up some experience. Okay, you are a protein. Hey, let's go ahead and use that right up. Well, wait, do I have another protein in my inventory? What? Oh, no, I guess it's just weird. Let's use this on Typhon. Just got her attack up a little bit. I guess it just automatically goes into the sorting area. Huh. Okay. Nothing here. Let's keep going. Okay. We're still on Route 106, but we're going to go on the Route 10. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a long route. We might speed up. Don't know if we will or not. We just might. We'll see. How many trainers are in this route, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, only 7. It's not too bad. And no new Pokemon. I'm just gonna put that out right here. We're not encountering any new Pokemon just yet. I think we've encountered pretty much almost every single pursuit. We don't need it. NPC trainers don't really swap out their Pokemon that much. Yeah, no new Pokemon. It's pretty much just the same things that we've been encountering before. It's just Tentacles, Wingulls, Magikarp, Tentacles. Just surfing Pokemon, not really anything new that we can encounter. Let's see, what do we got? We got Tentacle, Wingull, Pelipper. That is it. Via surfing. Pelipper City, you have a 100% chance of finding Morel. So if you want a Azumarill for your team, that's where you go for it. Alright, we're at 105, and we already encounter an Iron. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and use that right away. Oh, so that doesn't get sorted automatically. Okay. Iron is defense? Yes. Okay. Let's give that to Gulliver, actually. Never hurts to have a little bit of a bonus defense. It's the worst that it can do. Okay. That's the first little set of islands there. Yep. There's an item on this little island. On the heart scale. Okay. Not bad. Onwards we go. Ah, lovely. Why do you think I would be drowning? Does it look like I'm drowning? Like, what is that conversation starter? Phew, I thought a kid was drowning over here. I am clearly above the water on a nondescript looking Pokemon, dude. Come on. And your first intention is to fight? Yeah, glub glub. Damn right. You're drowning. The signal is to wave one arm towards the beach. Do I look like I'm swimming? Weirdo? Okay. Yes. Where is it? It's probably over there. Well, that's a hiker. So we should get Typhon to fight him. Actually, no, wait. Hang on. Let's keep fighting with Alpha. Because if you've got rock types, you might be able to use some Metal Claws on you. Like a mysterious rock around here. That is interesting. Okay, well, that's not a rock type, so that's a big fat negatory on that. So no Gex, because he's probably going to use an attack to fight. And then, well, some less HP, and then we'll use Absorb. Or you're going to dig right away. You know what? I have Dig, and I'm probably faster than you. So, fuck you, buddy. Bam. How you like them apples? Hey! Haha! No accuracy manipulation for you. You hedgehog motherfucker. Another Sand Slash. Okay, well, what's that? Typhon. Thankfully, her special attack isn't complete garbage, so Water Pulse will be doing some decent... I forget. What was your nature again, Typhon? Careful. Okay, well, unfortunately, hang on. Fortunately, your special attack is mildly garbage, but it's not terrible. Also, we're like 6 levels ahead of you, so should be taking you out no problem. I don't recall Sand Slash having decently good special defense, so we're good. What are you gonna say about this rock thing, dude? I can spend hours and hours staring at... Okay, well, never mind. You're not useful after all. It's supposed to be... Yes. Okay, there's an item over there, it seems. Oh, it's probably right there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, whatever, buddy. I think this is almost all the trainers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 3 more after these guys. Ah, this is the perfect setup. Now, I don't think Secret Power... No, Secret Power, despite looking like Surf, doesn't actually become Surf. It doesn't only hits one. Oh, right, and this is before Surf hit everything. Oh. Right, I'm on a water this time. Yeah, no, before Generation 4, Surf only hit the 2 opposing Pokemon, not your ally, which is really good. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll hit with another Surf. Endeavor is not going to do a whole lot. That's still really powerful, though. There we go. Hit you with Strength. Ba-bam. Alright. Yes, that is the prime example as to why you lost, buddy. No other reason why you lost. Maybe it's because you only specialized in one type, but hey, you do you, dude. Sneak through here. Hey, you. Challenge me. Okay, just a couple of tentacles for that lady. Ah, here we are. This is a rather mysterious looking rock formation. Kind of looks familiar to that one we saw in the Route 111 desert. Maybe we'll be able to figure out what it means sooner or later. No, I didn't want to get onto the ground. Okay, so we should only have like a couple more trainers in this route, and here's one. That was doing good. How close is Gex to leveling up? Decently. Swap over to Gex for now. I know Gex is going to be like 2 levels ahead of everybody, but meh. Well, the thing is, the next gym that we're going to be fighting, Gex isn't going to be super helpful. I mean, as of right now, Gex isn't going to be super helpful against this Tentacle because the resistance of Poison the Grass still deals good damage, despite the acid hitting. Ugh. Hit you again. Ba-bam. Alright. Appreciate it if you guys had more than one Pokemon. Okay. I don't think there's anything out in the open water via items. You, I believe, are the last trainer. Where are we? Yes. We're at the very tip of Route 106. Or 105, sorry. So once we defeat this trainer, we should be in the area just before Pelberg Woods. That really doesn't kill? Goddamn. Alright. Spike Cannon. pretty sure it's a steel type move in this ROM hack. Are you really gonna hit all 5 times? Okay, it's not too bad, I guess. There we go. Okay. And this is just a little area over here, nothing special. And here we go, wreck on Route 104. Now, I don't think it's... No. It's not here, but if we go up and around... Yeah, might as well, since we're going to be going through grass. Route 104, right, there's some water on this route, too. Forgot about that. There's surf here, I don't think there's anything... Oh, nope, there is. PP up, okay. I don't think there's anything else. Nothing on this side, at least. Also, I think this is the only instance of water in this game having this cool, like, wind ripple effect. Might be wrong. Can't really recall it seeing anywhere else, though. Kind of a waste of a repel, but whatever. Alright, through might as well heal up. Okay. So, just north of Rustboro, we got this route here. Route 115. Is this the one? I believe it is. But we actually encountered all the Pokemon that we can encounter in this route. So there's no need to go over anything else. Okay. So up through here. I think you are a trainer. Yes, you are. Place you can only access after you have Surf, so this should be of a decent level. Level 28. I don't understand the logic here. You know what it is? They increased some of the levels for the gyms, so maybe they just kind of didn't really put too much effort into level or boosting up the levels of some trainers, but what do I know? There we go, level 36. All right. And Gex is evolving. Finally. Bam. Sceptile is pretty good, and once it evolves, it's going to learn Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade is a very good move. It not only, they changed it so it's way better, so not only does it have a high crit ratio, it also has the effects of focus energy onto it. So not only does it have a high chance of crit, it has a chance of upping your critical strike as well. So you can chain this thing into so many critical hits. It's fantastic. It's well worth replacing Leaf Blade. And with that, I guess we can go over the... Oh, hey, we can get up through here. I guess I just never fought you before. Huh, we totally could have done that. I guess now is a good opportunity to go over the final evolutions of the starters. So we'll start with Sceptile. Sceptile is pretty good. In this generation only, because once Generation 4 hits, it kind of takes a nerf. But no, Sceptile is a fantastic Grass-type Pokemon. It is quick, it is strong, it has some decent defenses, especially in some regard. But no, yeah, Sceptile is just an overall fantastic, really good Grass-type. As opposed, like I said before, as opposed to the previous two grass starters being more bulky, defensive, like high HP, defensive type Pokemon, Sceptile is a nice deviation from that to just be a more offensive based Pokemon, and it is really fantastic. It learns some really good moves, Leaf Blade being its signature move in this generation. It is overall just a really, really good Pokemon. And once you get Combusken up to level 36, it will evolve into Blaziken. Blaziken, not as fast as Sceptile, but equally, if not probably a bit stronger in certain regards. It does have a superior attack stat, which with its new fighting type does get really good. And thankfully, with the special attack being at 110, is also just really good as well. So there's no real downside into using both fire and fighting types moves on Blaziken. Once you obtain Blaziken, once it evolves into Blaziken, it will learn the move Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick did get changed. Let me see if I can find it real quick after we fight these trainers here. At least I think they did. Did they? Yes. So they decreased the power slightly, but they boosted the accuracy to 100. And that now has a 20% chance to burn or flinch, which is a new addition to it. Its PP also got raised by 15, so that's good. But yeah, no, Blaziken, solid. Probably one of the better firefighting types. Again, not as fast as Sceptile, but still pretty fast and has really good stats for what it can do. So, highly recommend it. And if you chose Mudkip and were to finally evolve it into Marshtomp and then into Swampert. Swampert is probably one of the best starters you can get in this game. As to opposed to Feraligatr, which was more of a faster Rain Dance. No, I don't want to learn that, but it's decent. As opposed to Feraligatr last game, where it was decently slow but had some really good attack. Swampert is the slowest of the starters in this generation, but to make up for it, has pretty good all-around stats. Has some tremendous good attack and special attack, so you're not going wrong if you want to use either ground or water-type moves, especially when it learns Earthquake at some point. Pretty sure it does at some point. The signature move that Swampert gets is Muddy Water. I don't think there was anything changed about it. Actually, no. Wow, that was a significant change. Muddy Water got nerfed to 85 power. Got boosted to 95 accuracy. Why are you not hitting this move, Gulliver? What is happening? Jesus, okay. Yeah, Muddy Water got boosted to 95 accuracy, and it also has a 50% chance to lower the speed, which is really good. God, 3 misses in a row, Gulliver. What are you doing, man? But yeah, no, Swampert, really, really good. If you want a water type, but you don't know which water type to get because this game's so full of it, if you want to start out with Mudkip, there is no downside to it whatsoever. Having the ground type and negating one of the most common weaknesses for Swampert is really, really good. And the downside is you're going to be 4 times weak to grass, which may or may not be a problem, depending on how you see fit. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, but it's up to you. So yeah, that's it for the starters. The starters in this game are very good. I have no, like, real criticisms or downsides to each of the starters. Because in this game, for once, they're actually all good. Whereas in the last game, it's debatable if you really want to use a Meganium. And again, that's very debatable, because Meganium is a very defense, like, specialist Pokemon, as opposed to Typhlosion and Feraligatr, which are more just purely offensive Pokemon. Whoa, man, whoa, Dodrio, calm down. But in this... Balance, what? Okay. But in this game, they are much more rounded out to each of their own different strengths. I guess the same can be said about the Generation 1 starters. They are mostly just purely offensive focused as well. Charizard and Blastoise being relatively good offensively, Venusaur being more defensive focused, Charizard being the typical fast-ish, good special attacking, Blastoise being the more defensive but still strong. All of the starters have some pretty well-rounded strengths and weaknesses. Some more stronger weaknesses, Meganium, but it's fine. This generation had really good starters, and there's no... You are blocking out that grass patch, you little shit. Okay, well, there's another route up here. But yeah, you can find Pokemon in this route. I don't think there's anything new. Like, what can you find here? What route are we? 115? Why am I not finding it anywhere? Oh, we need to swap you out, Alpha. Why can I not find the route? There's nothing new. That's stupid. Where is it? Don't answer that. Alright, yeah, so we can find... What can we find here? We can find Zangoose, Talos, Swablu, Swellow, Jigglypuff, Wingull, and Seviper. Pretty good swab of Pokemon you can find here. I think this is the only instance where you can find Jigglypuff in the wild. You can also find Swellow if you really want to not bother to evolve your Tailo, but it doesn't take that long to evolve Tailo, so I wouldn't know why you want to do that. Find Swablu here. Zangoose here is pretty good. Seviper here is pretty good. If you didn't encounter in the previous route, then you can encounter them. I don't know why you want to do it over here. Yeah, pretty good Pokemon for this area. Ow! Oh, dear God. Yeah, pretty good Pokemon you can find here. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Back to focused on, actually. There we go. Gexy's getting pumped. That's a little signifier that you do have an increased crit ratio. Very nice. Damn, it's good to have a dark type on my team. Is this the first dark type I've used on a team? Berries. We haven't had berries for a while. That's an item over there also. What the hell? How do I get that? Why didn't I get that when I got it last time? That's really weird. I'll have to get those. No item here. Yeah, just a little grassy spot where you can find some additional Pokemon. It's pretty good, I think. Oh, it's just up here. Focus Punch. Okay, well, that's interesting. Focus Punch is... It's a weird bit of a move. It's a move where you... It's basically a 2-turn attack. It's basically a 2-turn attack that happens in 1 turn. But the only downside is that you have to make sure that the Pokemon doesn't actually attack you while you're charging up the move. Did not mean to use another one. So Focus Punch, it is a very powerful move. It's just really risky to use, and it's generally not a good move to use more often or not, because it's just really situational. Tell you what's not really situational, though. In Base Emerald, Brawly's Meditite has Focus Punch as its only damaging move. So, you can totally cheese the fight by using a relatively weak Pokemon that slowly, and I mean slowly, chip down its health, eventually. But in this game, they changed it so you're not, you know, completely cheesing the fight. Okay. That does it for all of it here. I'm going to turn that off. I think that's everything we can do for the most part. Wait, no, we can surf in Meteor Falls. Hang on, let's go explore that area. I still got plenty left. We'll be fine. Okay, so can we actually get surfing? I don't think we can. No, we can. I don't think there's any. There's no bother. Okay, well, that's the full extent of the surfing we can do. Glad we wasted our time. But there is some surfing on Route 114, so let's go ahead and do some exploration of that real quick. Alright, what do we got? Because I have a feeling it's mostly going to be nothing. Again, we need something else, so can't really do anything with the water here just yet. Not even anything over here. Wow, okay. Well, this was a wasted endeavor. Oh well. Okay, yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing Route 113 or anything. No, yeah. Okay, well, this is kind of a waste of time, but whatever. I'm going to meet you guys over back in Mauville City, because that's where we need to be going to getting further along the plot, because there's not much else we can do. Alright, back in Mauville City, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a few more Super Repels, because we're probably going to be needing that quite a bit going forward. Where are we? There we are. Got such a good price for them. Might as well get... math, don't fail me now. Yes. There we go. And let's go ahead and sell some items, because we did pick up some trash items. This is not the right bag for it. Where is it? Let's see. Big Pearl. 4,000, just nice star piece. We'll get rid of those. Get rid of the mail, because I do not care for it. Waterstone, I'm not going to use. No, there's no reason for me to have this. Super Repel. Oh, I guess there's only 99 per item. Don't need an Everstone. Get rid of that. Can we just... Yes, there we go. Get rid of the Firestone, we don't need it. Get rid of some Stardust. Get rid of the Nugget. Okay, I think that is everything. Yes. Okay. Nothing else? No. Okay. We're going to go ahead and swap out the bikes, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be needing the Acro bike in the upcoming routes here. Yep, there we go. Still think it's pretty stupid that we have to swap bikes. I always hated that with this game. Thankfully, post-game allows you to swap on the go. What? Oh, I guess we can rematch you. I didn't even know that. Okay. I guess we're going to fight you again. Guitarist Dalton. With your level 25 Magnemite. That is the one downside that I do wish they would make more clear. It's not wholly evident when a trainer can rematch you. Because in the original version... a trainer would call you saying that you can rematch them. They don't do that in this version for whatever reason. Right, Magnapult, god damn it. Yeah, for whatever reason, they don't call you when they're ready for a rematch. You kind of just have to call them. In the remakes, Alpha Sapphire, and Omega Ruby, you're able to check the Pokenav to see what trainers are available for battling. You don't have to call anybody. You can just check to see. I really don't have anything against steel types. This is not good. I need to change that immediately. That is not the move I wanted to use. But that's still really good damage. Stop hitting me with Supersonic, man. I didn't even want to fight you, dude. Typhon, please. Yes! Okay, they didn't change it to be Loudred. That's not what I was expecting. I don't have anything to fight you either. Okay, we'll just hit it with a Crunchy and see how that works. Deeply regretting my choice not to use a Loudred on my team. Or an Exploud, I guess. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god, that hurts so much because of the attack stat. Jesus. There we go. They changed Crunch to have a chance to lower the defense in this game, in this ROM hack, right? Because with Crunch wait, no, did they ever change that in the original? No, it was Shadow Ball that had that effect. Right? They changed it. Lower defense. Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball, despite Ghost type being a purely physical move in pre-Generation 4 outside of this ROM hack, Shadow Ball still had the chance to lower special defense, which did nothing for that type. But Crunch, I'm pretty sure... Let me just look this up real quick. Crunch. Because Crunch was a special move back then, for some godforsaken reason. Yeah, 20% chance of lowering the target's special defense. That made sense because it was a special type move back then. Oh, there is something hidden in this rock. Oh, another iron. We're getting a lot of these. But yeah, Shadow Ball had a chance to lower the special defense, which was relatively useless because it had made no effect. And Crunch had the chance to lower special defense, but it actually worked because, you know, Dark type was special back then. Anyway, Gabby and Ty are back, so we're going to fight them and do another post-battle interview. I'm curious, is Crunch the only one to be changed like that? I'm pretty sure it is. What do we use? Really need to find something to be good against steel types. I'm pretty sure Crunch is the only one. It doesn't say on the trivia, which is stupid. There's no trivia for Crunch? There isn't. Huh. But I'm pretty sure it's one of, if not the only move to change what stat it lowers in later generations. God damn, Typhon's faster than Terabyte. Well, Terabyte does have a negative speed nature, so that's probably no surprise there. Alright. Disappointed! Remember, that's the quote you gave us the battle clincher last time. Never ever forget stuff like that. Last time you stomped us before we could brace ourselves. What do you think? Do you want to be interviewed again? Sure. Describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Okay. It was... useless. It's a perfect clincher. Get the food. Yep. I love it when they do stuff like that. It's so stupid. Alright, so new route. Oh, hey, Steven. Hi, May. It's me, Steven. We met in the cave near Dewford. Have you met any kinds of Pokemon since I last saw you? There are many, many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours. Want to raise your only favorites? That's fine. Perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? Of course, it's not any of my business. It would be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. Okay, bye. Could have sworn he had some more relevance to that, but I guess not. Do we really not have cut on Gex anymore? We'll be fine. We can get up there anyway. Alright, What route are we on? Route 118. Can we find any new Pokemon here? We can. We can find one new Pokemon in this route. Really big. And that Pokemon is an interesting one. We've kind of encountered it before, but I will go over it anyway. That Pokemon is, if I can find the bloody fucking thing. Where the hell are you? Hang on. Where are you? I made a bio about you, yes? There you are. Kecleon. I was really hoping to have Connor here for a guest because I wanted him to gush over Kecleon, but Kecleon is not a bad Pokemon. It is interesting. It has the unique ability of color change, which changes its type to whatever move was used on it last that made contact with it. So you hit it with Crunch, it turns into a dark type. You hit it with Slash, it turns into a normal type. That kind of thing. It's alright. Honestly, it was a little bit better buffed in this game. It got some better stats. Being a normal type, it can learn a vast majority of different moves and everything. So with its ability of color change, that can maybe use to your advantage. But it's really up to you if you want to use a Pokemon like this. A Pokemon like this with an ability like that is really determined on how you can use it effectively. It's not bad. It's got some really good special defense. So it's definitely a Pokemon that you can use that is unique. You can try and use it to your advantage somehow. I don't know how you would do that, but use it to your best effect. That is up to you. I would recommend Kecleon. It's just a tricky Pokemon to use. That's all I'm going to say about it. Other than that, pretty solid Pokemon. It is Connor's favorite Pokemon. Well, one of his favorite Pokemon. No, his favorite Pokemon's Dunsparce. I think that's one of his favorite Pokemon. I don't actually know what his one true... I'm pretty sure it's either Kecleon or Dunsparce. He has a full collection of like all the Dunsparce cards. But yeah. Okay. There's nothing there. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. You are a Hyper Potion. Okay, well that's pretty helpful. Let's go ahead and use the... I counted an iron. Again, so many irons. Let's go ahead and keep giving that to Gulliver. Because Gulliver could use some good defense boosts. Oh, for God's sake. Other Pokemon you encounter here are Zigzagoon, Electrike, Linoon, Manectric, Pelipper, Wingull, and Kecleon has a 2% chance. Alright, what route are we on now? Did we just make a big jump? Route 123. Is there anything new here? Is there any Pokemon here? There are. But none, not a single new Pokemon. Pokemon you found on this route is Poochyena. Ooh, actually, no, there is a new Pokemon you found here, but I don't see any grass. It is raining. Oh, this is the berry field, right. Or the Berry Master's house. We're going to fight you real quick. Right, so this is probably the best place to farm berries. It has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 spots for berries. So you can plant a vast assortment of berries here. It is probably the best to plant because it's just, you know, such a large variety of spots you can go here. A lot of differently unique berries too. These berries are mostly used for Pokeblocks, I think. I don't think they're overly useful in other situations. Might be misremembering that, but I don't quite remember. But yeah, now you have 12 slots for berries, and it's pretty helpful. Because the Berry Master have for us probably nothing. They call me the Berry Master. I dream of filling the world with beautiful flowers, so I raise berries and hand them out to everyone. You're deserving of one. The Rabuta Berry. The fuck's the Rabuta Berry? And a Tomato Berry. Pretty petal, flower shop, rose barrel, flowers full of wood. Yeah, they also get free berries. Alright, what do any of these berries do? Let's see. Pokeblock, Pokeblock, Pokeblock. Friendly, lowers. Friendly, lowers. Pokeblock. Okay. Majority of them are Pokeblock. Majority of them are other things. Good saying is you're quite remarkable. I want you to have this. The cherry berry. Nope. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was about, but okay. 4 grandchildren should become more company than my husband. Okay, fine. TV! Search for trainers. Hi, today I'm visiting an area near Route 118. We're trying to spot some up-and-coming new talent in the field. Today we turn our lens on the trainer May. Something about this trainer that piqued our interest. We battled May before, but we can attest that the trainer has most definitely improved from before. I knew we were onto something special when we spotted this trainer. Best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, the fastest way to battle, and so we began our investigation. That's how we ended up in a battle with May. In a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up, and tossed aside. May was really strong. Rushing after battle our future trio. Combination of Sharpedo and Magnetric was divine. To say to them, Sharpedo and Magnetric selflessly supporting each other in thick of battle was a marvelous sight to behold. Slash was the move the trainer used last during a battle. The move Slash is Sharpedo and Magnetric sign of... Sure. After a battle, we asked May for a succinct summary. Trainer replied, useless. May's Pokemon, Sharpedo and Magnetric, and useless. Hey, that's not how I described it. Don't put those words together. See, there's deep significance behind that quote. There's no surprise good trainer is going to say... You're gonna twist my words and make it sound like I think my Pokemon suck. Alright, what else is there on this route? I'm not too sure. Oh, that's it. We can't encounter any new Pokemon because we haven't gotten that far yet. Okay. And I think this is the first... No, this is the second instance of a route that has continuous weather. So, like Route 111's desert, instead of a sandstorm, it's going to be constantly raining here. So, that's relatively a good thing, because if you have some Water-type Pokemon, you can have their Water-types boosted. Do not use Fire-type Pokemon in this area, because that will be very, very bad. What do I want to use? We'll use Slash on Dustox. I can never... There we go. Use our new Ice Beam on that Beautifly, which should take it out no problem. Nippy is one level away from evolving, I'm pretty sure. We're so close to having nearly a full team. We just need 10 more levels for Alpha, and then we'll be good to go. We will have our Pokemon fully evolved before the Champion League, don't worry. Or the Pokemon League, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, there are new Pokemon in this route. We can't get to them, so we're not going to go over them just yet. This is another double battle. I'll just quickly fight these two. Okay. And holy shit, I just realized we've been going on for 40 minutes? What have we been doing in that time? Good lord. Okay, well, I'm going to call the episode here, actually. I don't know what the fuck's been going on. But yeah, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be... heading further up this new route that we've encountered. We're going to be battling some more trainers, hopefully making it to the next town in no time flat. It is quite a lengthy route, so we're going to be taking quite a bit of time. Yeah, it's going to be a while until we get to Fort Tree City, so this will be quite the journey ahead of us. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.